Perfect?
Perfect.
All right. Well, hey there, Internet. Well, hey there, Internet. This is Steve, 1,000 Year Home. And look, I got my little buddy here, Leah.
Hi.
Hi, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
So, I'm in town for the holiday weekend, and I've decided since I have concrete and I have ability to work on this truck, I'm going to get all the things done on this truck. The first thing I want to do is, with Leah's help, we're just going to tape these plastic fenders on, because I think I have to drill holes to attach them. I want to see how committed I am to this. My thought is, this isn't just a cosmetic upgrade. I'm thinking as I go through the woods that the plastic fenders will keep that brush from scratching my truck up. So, but at the expense of having holes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the truck's not clean. I haven't washed it. This is just a visual exercise for us to put this on and see if we like it. So we're going to unpack these and hang them on one side, take a look at it. So I forget where I bought these. They are labeled. Each one says, this one's got a barcode and it says in tiny print RF. I might have bought these straight from the Ford factory, maybe. Remember?
With the points that you had?
With the points, maybe?
Yeah.
But I did want the vehicle to be a little more military. So, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I just cut this thing?
I think it's just hung up right there.
Oh, it's this one up. Okay, thank you. Oop. What do you think on ruggability? It does say Ford on it. So there we go. It's not for this vehicle.
It doesn't fit.
It's,
What about the back?
oh my God, I've had it for months and it does fit. Hold on, I'm silly. It's exactly for this truck.
Yeah, but I don't know about
I don't know. That's why we're putting it up, because but if I have black wheels, think about it with black wheels.
This is something you'd have to take into Ford, isn't it?
No, I'm drilling it and do it myself. Why would I take it to another man to work on my truck?
It's a big commitment. Oh,
Worse
funny.
than getting married, actually.
You know, funny story. Your shirt is inside out. You did that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, where else do I need one of those so we can look at it?
Right here.
Let go of it and see if it stays. Huh? I don't know. I stepped back. I kind of like it. Imagine it with black wheels.
I mean, it will look good. It's just...
What do you think, Internet? I'm with black wheels, though, not chrome. And I have I have custom wheels, and they're black and silver, but I'm going to go and have somebody paint them, or maybe I'll try the wrapping myself. Vinyl wrap them, and I thought the tough coat, the military tough coat.
The rhino spray.
Rhino spray.
It looks good. It does.
So, wasn't it funny? It didn't fit at all, and then it went to, once I figured it out, it was like, really fits good. Really fits good. And I'm always worried because this is the...
Well, you'll actually have to drill like here, here, here.
Yeah, and I gotta find all those, right? Yes, ma'am, I'll have to drill all those holes in, and how do I feel about that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, you
6.
saw on the other side I dented it right here, and that's what motivated me. Actually, it's dented right here on the other side. Let me go around and show you. And that's what motivated me to even consider this. See where I've dented it? Right there.
Yeah.
So rather than worry about undenting it, and I did dent that, I think I dented that on a Cedar, right? So if I get the plastic, then that'll be maybe help, right? 36 screws is what Leah counted, and I think they came with it in the box, just the rain has wrecked the box.
Okay.
So, and then this one said, my eyes can read that, it says right rear, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've had these in a bag, all summer, right?
Yeah.
So, I thought they'd be warped, but they're not warped. I mean, they're in pretty good shape still.
I'm going to fold that so you can see.
Oh, yeah, but look, see, that one has a little flap there. Well, we'll have to take that off. Go ahead, step out of the way there. See this flap right here? I'll have to take that off. But we'll just tape it up for now and see what we think.
Okay. Does it fit? That one doesn't look like it fits.
I think it does once I get those butts out of the way.
There's a big gap right here. See how it's right there.
Oh. But, well, it's not perfect, right? I see what you're doing.
So this aligns with that, but it doesn't
Is
align.
this, did I read it wrong? Is it for this side? Let me go around. I'll let you know if it works out better on this side.
Looks like right rear.
And it fits much better on this side.
What is that one saying?
I don't know, the inside label's easier to read than that little label. So Ford 2MD. Well, I don't see what side it says. I'm back to the little label. The print is amazingly small.
Left.
Left rear.
So that's the right one.
It seems like, well, that's the right side?
This is left. No, this is the. No, this is right.
Right. Well, to me, it fit better. See, like you said, the little notch
See, that does not go on.
right there. And the curve here.
That one doesn't fit right like the other one. See, it's not lining up.
What do you mean it's not lining up? I think it's lining up great. Look at that.
Yeah, but
Doodad there and that
the other
doodad
one
there.
went.
I mean, it's wrong, but
I wouldn't.
until all we're doing is taping and looking.
Yeah.
Should I do it the other way? All right. You would think there's only two ways we could do this. Both of them are wrong. All right. Let's look at your truck. What do you think about on your truck?
It would look cool, but those are too big.
These are too big. I'd order them for the right size.
Oh, I found some black.
Lungies. That's something we're supposed to Gorilla Glue that. All right. So we're back to this.
Yes.
Okay. So
See,
Leah.
that fits better.
Leah pointed out to pay
Yes.
attention to that and that little notch, and on this side,
Yeah.
these cutouts, and so we're going to do that. Well, it would recognize me from branches. Okay. So what do you think, Internet? I mean, this video will probably include me putting them on if I decide. Now I'll replace the hubs with militarized black ones, and they're a little knobby. They're not road tires, and I think that is better fit for the farm and for the trailer.
With the black rims, it'll look good.
The black rims, it'll look good through the truck. Man, I think I should do it, Leah.
It looks good.
I think it looks good. You know, I thought it would look like a little Toyota toy boy truck, but I think it just makes it look more commercial grade.
It looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Brings
agree with
out
that.
all the, like the accessories, the front
Yeah.
railing, the back railing.
Yeah. Well, you saw I already dented that one side on, if I remember right, Cedar. I can't quite remember what I did, but
I don't know,
nonetheless, I creased it.
I noticed it at the dealership. I said, "Oh my gosh, look at
Yeah,
that."
I did. Like within the first week, I creased
Yes,
it.
it was.
And then I broke out a lens light, and that's, you know, I'm just trying to militarize this thing so it can survive the farm without being trash in a bucket. Oh man, I do like that.
It does look good.
All right. Well, decision made. The next thing we would do then would be to
Get the screws.
physically
that you
get the
need.
screws and put it on, but I don't feel like doing that today. I'm having
Yeah.
relaxation. Well, I have good news on these. I started this project, and what I didn't bring with me was the nuts and bolts. So there's all the nuts and bolts. So first thing I'll do is put us on stop motion while I attach all those nuts and bolts. It's perfectly obvious. Oh, look, there's instructions in there. And there's my clips that I needed. So I've got everything that I need. The alcohol pad to wipe around there. We'll put one on. Nothing fancy though, I could tell you that right now. So I don't have to drill out I don't have to drill out the truck at all. All I have to do is pull it in with clamps, and we'll get to that. So there's the little decorative screws. It comes with a lock bolt on the back. Voila, just like that, we're done. But let me go ahead and set you up on stop motion and run through all of those. Right, because it'll take me a little while to do that. A little mechanical. Alright, the next phase is to put on a gasket that goes between the truck and the fender. This will, as you tighten the clips and pull it in, it'll give you a little compressive bite and it will hide the ugly. Plus it won't scratch your truck up. So this is next. It's about 60 today, so I don't know if this will stick real well, but it's the day that I'm working, so it's the day I'm putting it on. That really bites in. When you do this, make sure you're getting it in. It's really got a little energy, that gasket glue does. So I would say this is not hard at all, but it is tedious. And it is what it is. I mean, you're gonna spend an afternoon, you know, prepping these fenders. There's no fast way to do it. I'm gonna put this one on and make sure that I understand how the gasket goes, and I'll tighten it down and go ooh ah ooh ah. Now you can hardly see, but there I scraped it with a I scraped it across trees, and that's why I'm doing this bit of work. But I don't see any other holes punched out here for me, so I'm going to look at the brackets for a minute. Alright, so there's a lot of fine-tuned futzing around here. So I rolled that gasket underneath, and now I need to roll it back. Alright? So we're gonna try it here. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver or something on there. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. Again, it's not so much the wheels. These are actually big 17-inch. They're big wheels. They're just not wide. There are 17s that are not wide, but it's not a flare fender to protect for oversized tires. It's flare fender to protect it from the branch damage that you see when I drive through the woods there. So, all right, let me continue to fuss around with that little owie there. I'll zoom in on it. Try to avoid doing that if you can. Don't be me. So the rears are held on with these little clips that you have to go over the fender and snap into the plastic, and there's notches in the plastic. Not a big fan, really not. But if they stay, I guess. Now the back had little spring clips that clipped around or clipped everything. The front have these tensioners that you slip in afterwards, and you pull it tight, and you tighten it on the inner screws on the inner fender well. But the bottom's the same. You take the little 6 millimeters out, you tap them in, and it holds your fender, and then you put these in to draw it tight. Let's see if I can get that done before it gets dark. too bad. Truck looking good. All right, so I started this at 3. It's just about 6 now, so 2 hours and 40 minutes to get these on. It wasn't difficult, it was just lots of fussing. And each one of these screws you have to put on yourself. There's 36 of them, a minute a screw. You know, you're talking 40 minutes just to attach the screws. The trim really went a long way. That gasket makes this edge look really good in here. I will say that it's not going anywhere. It's on there. And so even though it's 6mm screws and some clips, it feels solid. So I don't have much of a worry on that. I'll put the link to my version of the skirt on there. I did not have to drill, and I should have done this a long time ago. I lost the screws in the meantime. Anyway, it's late, and you can see that I'm fading out of sight. I got the glow of the brake lights there to kind of help me finish this up. Anyway, Steve 1,000 Year Homes, and here I am out working late again, getting this truck around. Thank you. Bye.